Scout Automobile, welcome to back. Close your eyes and imagine a moment in automotive history, where time itself feels like it slows down, where past and future collide in the form of pure mechanical emotion. That moment is the arrival of the 2026 Chevy Nova 454, a machine that does not just represent a car, but represents an idea that refuses to die, and that idea is raw American muscle reborn for a new generation. And as you stand in front of it on this imagined date of 2026, it already feels like you are witnessing something that will be remembered for years. Starting with the rear side of the car, this is where the Nova 454 immediately shows its attitude without saying a single word. The stance is wide, low, and aggressively planted into the ground, giving it that classic drag-inspired muscle car posture. The rear design is not overcomplicated but extremely powerful in its simplicity. The LED taillights stretch horizontally across the back, forming a clean modern signature that feels futuristic yet still connected to the legacy of the Nova name. The center portion carries subtle badging that does not scream for attention but instead quietly confirms identity. And below that, the rear diffuser is shaped with performance intent, designed to manage airflow and add stability when the car is pushed hard. And then you notice the quad exhaust system, and that is where the emotional connection begins. Because those exhaust tips are not just design elements, they are a promise of sound, vibration, and power waiting to be released. And when this car comes alive, that promise becomes reality in the most dramatic way. Possibly now moving toward the front of the car, the entire personality shifts into something more aggressive and focused. The front grille is wide and dominant, almost like the face of a predator that has locked onto its target. It is functional as much as it is visual, designed to feed air into the powerful engine system beneath the hood. The headlights are slim, sharp, and fully LED-based, giving the car a modern and slightly intimidating expression, almost as if it is constantly analyzing the road ahead. The hood is long and muscular with a raised, central power bulge that immediately tells you, this is not a lightweight machine, this is a heavyweight performer. And the front splitter sits very low to the ground, improving aerodynamics, while also giving the car a track-inspired look even when it is standing still. And from this angle, the Nova 454 feels like it is always ready to attack the road without hesitation from the front left side. The design language becomes even more expressive. This is the angle where the muscle car DNA becomes most visible. The long hood and short rear deck proportion creates that classic American performance silhouette that has defined generations. But here, it has been refined with modern engineering precision. The body lines are sharp but smooth at the same time, creating a flow that guides your eyes from the front fender all the way to the rear. The wheel arches are strongly sculpted and filled with large performance wheels that sit perfectly within the body, giving the car a wide and stable stance. The tires are low-profile performance-oriented units designed for maximum grip, and behind them you can clearly see the high-performance braking system that ensures this level of speed can always be controlled. And from this angle, the car does not just look fast, it looks inevitable. Like it was designed to move forward no matter what stands in its way now. Shifting to the front right side, the symmetry and balance of the design become even more noticeable. The headlights and grille align perfectly with the body structure, giving the front end a unified and intentional look. The reflections across the body panels highlight the precision of the design work, showing how every curve has been carefully shaped to reduce drag and improve visual aggression. The stance from this angle feels even wider and more planted, and the wheel design appears even more detailed, revealing the complexity of its performance engineering. And from here, the Nova 454 starts to feel less like a concept and more like a fully realized performance machine built with serious intent. Now stepping inside and focusing on the interior dashboard, the experience transitions from external aggression to internal control and precision. The cabin is designed entirely around the driver. Everything is angled and positioned to enhance focus and performance awareness. The dashboard is clean, modern, and slightly inspired by classic muscle car simplicity, but upgraded with advanced digital technology. Right in front of the driver sits a fully digital instrument cluster that can change its layout depending on driving mode, offering everything from classic gauge-style visuals to advanced performance telemetry including speed, RPM, G-forces, temperature, and engine data. In the center sits a large infotainment display that blends seamlessly into the dashboard design, providing navigation, media control, vehicle settings, and smartphone connectivity. But it is not overwhelming or distracting. Instead, it is designed to support the driving experience, not dominate it. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in premium leather for a strong and confident grip, with integrated controls that allow access to key features without removing hands from the wheel. Behind it, paddle shifters give instant control over gear changes, enhancing the sporty driving feel. And the seats are heavily bolstered, combining leather and Alcantara materials, offering both luxury comfort and aggressive support during high performance. Driving now returning again to the rear view, this time focusing more deeply on the details. The rear section reveals even more character when observed closely. The taillight design is not just a straight line but has subtle depth and layering that gives it a three-dimensional feel. The trunk surface is slightly sculpted to improve aerodynamics while also adding visual strength, and the exhaust system feels even more dominant when viewed directly from behind, almost like the car is staring back at you with mechanical confidence. And the diffuser design appears more functional the longer you look at it, reinforcing the idea that every element on this car exists for a purpose beyond styling alone. Moving to the rear left side, this angle highlights one of the most powerful aspects of the Nova 454, its muscular rear haunches. The body swells over the rear wheels in a way that emphasizes strength and stability, and the wheels themselves appear larger and more aggressive from this perspective, reinforcing the rear-wheel drive performance layout. The way the body flows from front to back feels completely uninterrupted, almost like a single continuous motion frozen in time. And from this angle, the car looks like it is crouching in anticipation, ready to launch forward the moment the driver demands it. And this is where the emotional connection between driver and machine becomes very real. Now shifting to the rear right side, the design reaches its full visual balance. Everything appears symmetrical, controlled, and perfectly aligned. The quad exhaust system sits like a centerpiece of performance identity. The diffuser structure appears even more sculpted from this angle, and the taillights wrap around the rear corners, giving the car a wider and more aggressive road presence. This is the angle where the Nova 454 feels fully complete, as if every design decision has been carefully engineered to ensure dominance from every possible viewpoint. And the more you observe it, the more you realize that this is not random styling. This is intentional automotive art, now expanding into the performance and feature set that defines the soul of this machine. Under the hood sits a modern interpretation of the legendary 454 V8 engine, redesigned for the 2026 era with advanced engineering solutions that increase efficiency without sacrificing raw power. This engine delivers massive horsepower and torque with immediate throttle response, creating a driving experience that feels direct and mechanical in the best possible way. The exhaust note is deep, raw, and emotional, carrying that classic muscle car sound but refined through modern tuning. And when the engine revs, it does not just make noise, it creates presence. The suspension system is adaptive, meaning it constantly adjusts itself based on road conditions and driving mode selection. In comfort mode, the ride is smooth and controlled, suitable for daily driving, but in sport and track modes, the suspension tightens significantly, reducing body roll and increasing responsiveness. Steering becomes sharper, throttle response becomes more aggressive, and the entire character of the car transforms into a focused performance machine. The braking system is equally advanced, designed to handle high speeds repeatedly without fading, giving the driver full confidence under pressure. Technology inside the car supports the experience without taking away from it. Advanced driver assistance systems, such as lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and emergency braking are integrated in a way that feels supportive rather than intrusive, allowing the driver to remain in full control while still benefiting from modern safety systems. The infotainment system connects seamlessly with smartphones, enabling navigation, music, and communication without distraction. And the premium sound system ensures that when you are not listening to the engine, you still have an immersive audio experience as everything comes together. The 2026 Chevy Nova 454 becomes more than just a concept or a design study. It becomes a symbol of balance between eras. It carries the emotional weight of classic American muscle while embracing the precision and intelligence of modern automotive engineering. It is built for those who still believe that driving should feel alive, not automated, and that connection between human and machine should never be lost. And in that sense, this car is not just about speed or numbers. It is about emotion. It is about presence. It is about the feeling you get when a machine responds to your input like it understands you. And that is what makes the Nova 454 stand out in a world that is slowly moving away from mechanical character. Because some cars are built to transport you, but this one is built to make you feel something every single time you start it.